Phillips in sunny Sarasota, Florida. It is a beautiful morning. Friday, the 24th. It's about 9 o'clock. I'm heading out to put a water heater in. I told the guy I'd be there at 9 o'clock. Unfortunately for me.
Turn right onto South Tennessee Trail, US Highway 41 North.
So I called him up and I said, hey, can I bump that to 10 o'clock? And he said, well, I really need to be out of here by 10:15. I have to go to Fort Myers.
Turn right onto South Tennessee Trail, US Highway 41 North.
He said I have to go to Fort Myers to help my friend do a patch on his drywall. You know, I'm thinking that could have been pushed off till tomorrow, seeing he needs a water heater in his house. Just my way of thinking. I'm thinking maybe the water heater takes precedence when you got some guy in your house putting a water heater in, but he's gonna pay me and leave me in his house. So anyways, it's 9:01. My GPS says I'll be at his house in 5 minutes. So I'm gonna make my original appointment at 9. I had a problem finding my sunglasses. I had to go to Plan B already today and get my other pair of sunglasses. Not sure where I left them. I mean, they're in my house somewhere, but the onset of dementia is not fun, guys. I'm hoping today's gonna be a short day and do this water heater, maybe go catch some breakfast early and just chill out, man. Turn the phones off on this weekend. No ringy dingy, and that's it, man. Just chill. Anyways, let me see what I can get into today. Hopefully, like I said, it's gonna be an early day. Sonny's Barbecue. Loving that stuff. Once a month. So guys, this right here, this intersection is the intersection where probably 30 years ago some guy, the same kind of shit happened, where a guy got out of his truck and started marching towards me and my car. Let me put this, and my nephew was with me. We were working on a high-rise out on Longboat Key, and yeah, this guy got out. He was gonna come up and teach me a lesson, and I got out of my car and I dropped this fucker right in this right here, man. Literally, like right here. He was out on the ground. So that was the picture I had in my mind a couple months back, when I actually was the guy getting my ass beat. And yeah, I'm just happy that he didn't kill me, and I learned a very important lesson. I'm old. Hey, doggy. There's a doggy. All right, let's see what we can get into. See this flag? I used to, when I had boats, man, I was always watching the flags to see which way the wind's blowing. And this is an offshore breeze, which means inshore. It's gonna be pretty calm, you know, like flat seas. And but when you get out 5-10 miles, it gets a little choppy. But yeah, the best days are when that flag's just hanging there, draped. Look it. Look at this guy. Here's another one. Fucking trumper. Ready for battle.
In a quarter mile, turn
Stealth
left onto
mode.
Morris Street.
Probably could have done without that, but yeah, he's making noise this morning. This is tight. Guy says, don't just pull in. I've got a circular driveway. Oh yeah, for go-karts. All right, guys, so I'm here to do this water heater. It's a leaker. Unfortunately, I cannot find, I found the meter, but this house was built in 57 and it appears that that meter has not been touched. The stop I know is going to break, and I'm just not going to get into that. This this valve here, I wanted to change the valve, but the valve is working. I've got it shut off. It's a positive shut off. I am going to sweat this out and adapt to that because of that joint, but the rest of them look good, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna, this relief valve needs to be capped off, and that line down there on the floor is actually the pan drain too, which is not done right. You're not supposed to relieve a relief valve into a pan drain. So I'm gonna get my pump hooked up here. Get going on this.
Was this yours, John?
What's that? Yeah. When I leave them out there on the street? Yep. I did. I'm gonna turn this valve on for a second and get this water flowing. Sounds like she's struggling, man. She's sure is. She's not flowing too good. I probably should get my tube and go from the top. Alright guys, so I'm going to my tube. That's the bottom of the tank. And all I'm going to do is put these, keep that hose up off the bottom. Yeah. It's hot in here, man. Should have done that in the first place, but take about 5 minutes on a 40-gallon. This tube is amazing. I've got an old heater. This thing's a 1998 model. So yeah, got a little bit of buildup in the bottom. That's all she wrote, guys. Less than 5 minutes. Time saver. So on this relief, I'm just going to put a cap on it above the T where it ties into the pan drain, and that's it. I'm struggling on this one already, man. Shit. get spoiled on the easy ones. Okay. Alright, so let me go get a rag and some the pan. Do what I gotta do up top here. Alright guys, so this job is tighter than 2 coats of paint, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. This is a job that I consider very poor planning when you put a water heater in a laundry room in front of the dryer so you can't open the door, right underneath the attic access, and it's just a bad idea, man. You know, when you build a fucking house, make room for the water heater. That's all I'm saying, architects. Don't put them in the attic. Don't do any dumb shit. It's pretty important to have a water heater in a house, is what I'm saying. It should have a priority. So this guy called me up and said, hey, I have my own water heater. I'm having it delivered today. How much will you charge me to hook it up? And I said, I don't do that. And I don't, because of warranty issues, and to me that's like going to your mechanic with a carload of car parts and saying, hey, can you fix my car? Or going to a restaurant with your own food and saying, hey, can you cook me dinner? You know what I'm saying, y'all? They're trying to circumvent process. You dig? Can't blame him for trying. Well, my price is good enough on a water heater that it was. He couldn't find anybody to do it cheap enough for him. He ended up going with me anyways. With me supplying the heater. Yeah. So I couldn't turn the water off. I generally replace the valve on a water heater. This valve is working fine. You can see it's holding. I'm going to clean it up a little bit, put some anti-corrosive shit on the outside, and it's going to have to do, because on a Friday I don't want to break a curb stop or not be able to get this guy's water back on. And I just told him I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to play with that curb stop. So he was cool with that. He sees that the valve works. It's not dripping at all. So that's it, man. I just need to hook this baby up. Unfortunately, the stuff is kind of low. So I have to do some funkiness, zigzagging, to get it hooked up. See that in there? That little white piece? That's why you always look at the sleeves when you pull them out. See that? It just popped out. That would have been, in the words of Fire Marshal Bill, it would have been a potential fire hazard. Remember him? From the hell was the name of that show with the Wayans brothers? Funny as shit, man. Yeah. In Living Color. That's where Jennifer Lopez got her start. Jackson. So I want to show you, I'm sweating like a stuck pig in this place. The guy left. He's got more important things to do. And so I'm going to fix him up. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bada ba 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 ba. I'm gonna go like so, like this and like that and like this, you know what I'm saying? That's not gonna work, Jackson. Oh yeah. That's gonna work. Whoa, Jagger. Whoa, Jagger. That's a lot of glue, man. We're going down. Slap it down. So the reason I don't hook up other people's water heaters is I'm still taking all the risk, you know, by putting the heater in. If it leaks or it doesn't work, he's gonna call me, whoever it is, and expect me to come out for half the money that I would normally make on a water heater. And I just don't want to get into a pissing match with somebody over whose warranty it is. Is he gonna pay me to come out and check a water heater that I didn't sell him? I just avoid all the drama, really. What it's about. Okay, I'm trying to make this look as neat as possible considering what I have to do here. That looks pretty good. Put another jug right on there. Do the same damn thing over again. Yeah. That's gonna work. I like this shark bite tool. I will say that it's a little awkward. I could probably cut that 1 inch off and use just half of it, or the 1 3/4. But it makes it so easy getting these fittings in. And just a better job, man. It's that easy. Boom. 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 It's gonna work, man. It's gonna work, y'all. Go like so. It's a little butt piece. Little butt piece. I'm gonna go get another Street 90, guys. Actually, let me make it the same height as this other one. Yeah. I knew this was going to be a challenge when I told the guy, I said, do you know how to shut the water off to your house? And he said, no. I was like, oh fuck, here we go. Everything's paved on the outside of the house. And I'm, back in the old days, the water service always came in because they used hard copper. The water service came in under a hose bib. So if you could find a hose bib, you have a good shot of finding the main shutoff. But this guy, everything's paved right under the hose bibs, so I'm not gonna start ripping hose pavers up. Get over the frame, y'all. Alright guys, so even though this thing has been kind of a challenge, it seems to be every job for me lately. I guess eventually walking will be a challenge. So we're done here. Alright, so that's all she wrote, y'all. Let me show you how tight this thing is. Everything about this job. He's got more shit out here. I had to come all the way around the house, down here, in here, and put that some bitch in. And even though it's not centered in the pan, I needed to give him as much room as possible, because this is what he's dealing with, man. Poor planning. That's it. Electric's hooked up. I just need to let this glue set up. I'm gonna clean all my shit up. That's usually what I do. And get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Just wanna Man, I could hear it. It sounded like water dripping. I'm like, what the hell was that? Fucking PTSD, guys. It's real. If you're a plumber. Look at me. You got no fucking hair. Ah! Yeehaw, baby. It's Friday. I need some more mustard, man. Getting low on the old mustard. Son of a bitch. Ah. I really like this stuff, man. I like it because of the spreadability. I don't want to fight pipe dope. I just want to spread it on there. It does a good job. It looks good. All this blue shit. All they did was take the same fucking shit they were selling, put some blue in it, some blue dye, and raise the goddamn price. And when it comes to the Teflon tape, they're selling. Yeah, I was saying I'm watching guys, they use the blue stuff and they put as many wraps on as they did with the old white Teflon tape. And I just don't like it. It's hard, it doesn't stick easy. I like the old white shit. That's what I buy. That's what I've been using. I did buy some of those big ass rolls of that blue shit once. And you can't put it on these nipples from the water heater without bumping into the relief valve. They just, to me they don't work, man. I don't like it. Alright, I got a mess to clean up here, guys. Let me go ahead and start cleaning up. You guys, you need to make one of those water heater pipes. Get yourself a little pair of vice grips to keep it off the bottom, and it'll cut your time in half or more. If you've got a stubborn water heater that's got a bunch of nasty shit in it. Just saying. Now there's a good innovation. And I didn't even have to paint it blue. Nope. Know what I mean, man? Easy, fan. This fan's a little unruly. It just fucking took off about 10 feet of my Teflon. Hey guys, I haven't heard the phone ring once since I've been here. You know why? Put it down in the truck. These are pretty good fans, guys. I like the fact that they've got a, you know, you're not using up an outlet and you're stuck. It's got a thermal over, you know, if it heats up, it'll trip this, a reset. It really does put out a lot of air. I used to have some old black ones back in the day. They were called Power Cats. And the Power Cats were really nice because they also had a light on them. And this is basically a cheaper version of that. I think a Power Cat now costs about 160 bucks. When I bought them, you know, I went out and bought, every guy who worked for me had a fan because it's critical down here. You gotta stay cool, man. Only a fool don't stay cool, you know what I'm saying? Guys, some in the other parts of the United States, tell me how much you get for a 40-gallon electric installed with a new pan, and I usually put a ball valve in. Just gonna let that trickle in there. Open the kitchen sink faucet. Already open. Best part of this job is 2 minutes down the street is a really good place to eat. I didn't have anything for breakfast yet, so I'm going to be able to show you guys a really nice place. And shit, up here. I need a hand truck with a deeper tongue on it, you know. Oh. Great little GoPro battery packs. Alright guys, we're all set here. Flip the switch. Take a little listen. Sheep cooking. No popping. No noise making. Everything's good. Shut this light out. That's it, man. 10 past 11. Me an hour and 10 minutes, so I feel pretty good about that. Look at this. Probably not a good place to have a grill. I think probably over there would be better somewhere, but under the eave of a 57-year-old house, probably not a good idea. Would be my guess. keep them doggies rolling. Rawhide. Wow. New fence. So this guy, he said every day somebody offers him a lot of money for his house. This is where they're building a bunch of shit. And he keeps saying no. And every time he does that, the price goes up, man. Sure. I did pretty good on this water heater, considering I spent a good 20 minutes trying to figure out how to turn the water off to the house. So I feel pretty good. Tell you what, man, that fucking tailgate is money. Yeah. I always strap my heaters in, the new ones and the old ones, just to keep them from flopping around, banging, making noise. Yeah. Woo, doggy. Thinking this tailgate doing this probably doesn't help my shoulder. Safe to say I've probably put that tailgate up and down 100,000 times. I don't know what the number actually is, but it's a lot. And climbing in the front seat, repetitive motion, that may be why one of my hips hurts, you know. So we're all done here. I've got my my water heater supply stuff, valves, relief valves. I use these PVC, save a little bit of money. Got my shock bite couplings, my female adapters. I need to get some 3/4 inch 45s and another bag of 3/4 inch street 90s. But this is all working out great, man. It really is. I like this. I gotta redo this because it's just turned into a big pile. Down here, this all works. The old tat not looking bad. That isn't mine. I'm gonna lock this place up. Wow, this key's bent, man. I hope I didn't do that. I don't think I did. I can tell you, I'm not going to try to. I'm not going to try to straighten it out, y'all. This house has been remodeled 100 times, man. I just need to write up an invoice and leave it on the counter for them. And that's it, y'all. Off to the food place. Whew. I just realized that I got to this job at 9 o'clock in the morning, so it took me 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I've got to back out of here because I don't think my truck will fit underneath this old